OnePlus and OnePlus 9R both are in danger, but right now OnePlus 9R is in more danger. And why? Why it's the end of OnePlus 9R? I'm going to give you three solid reasons. Three solid reasons that why it's the end of OnePlus 9R. So make sure to watch the video till the end to know everything. And now let's get into it. Alright guys, so now let's start with the reason number one, that why OnePlus is going to kill the OnePlus 9R, and I guess that is because of the existence of Nord 2. Because Nord 2 is already here, and if somebody don't want to spend 40,000 on a smartphone and if they want OnePlus phone only, then I guess they can go with the Nord 2 as well. Now why? Because see, there are some differences. Definitely the 870 of 9R is better than the Dimensity 1200 of Nord 2, slightly better, and also this phone has 120Hz high refresh rate display, whereas the Nord 2 has 90Hz high refresh rate displays, and also you will get 3 years of major Android updates and 4 years of security patches versus 2 years of major Android updates on the Nord 2. So there are some advantages on 9R, but if you see the primary camera of Nord 2, then definitely it's better than the 9R, especially in low light and in dynamic range. The sensor which used here is the Sony IMX766, and that sensor is definitely a very good sensor, so that delivers you a better camera result in the primary camera I am talking about. But when it comes to selfie and video capabilities, 9R is ahead. However, there is a full in-depth camera comparison of both these phones, and you guys showed a very good response on that video. So if you are new and if you haven't watched that video yet, you can watch that video after watching this video. So that's the differences. There are not a huge difference in both these phones. So overall, I would say that if you want to save money, and if you ask me that which phone is better value for money, I would say that it's the Nord 2. And also, if you see the design of both these phones, I personally like the design of Nord 2, which is inspired by its elder siblings, the 9 and 9 Pro. So definitely I like the design of this phone a lot as compared to 9R, which is very simple in front of this. So yeah, that's one more thing in the favor of Nord 2. So yeah, the existence of Nord 2 is one reason. Now talking about the second reason, then that's the upcoming phone, which is going to be the OnePlus 9RT. Yes, according to rumors, 9RT is going to launch on 13th October. So if it's T version, means slightly upgraded version of the 9R. There is no T version of 9 and 9 Pro. So this year we will only going to see the T version of 9R, in which you will get better camera. Again, that Sony IMX766 sensor in the primary lens of 9RT. We are going to see the same sensor which used in the ultra wide camera of the OnePlus 9 and the primary lens of OnePlus Nord 2. So that sensor is very good, but in the video capabilities, especially in daylight, in sunlight to be more precise, the Nord 2 video feels faded or washed out, and sometimes it feels more exposed as well. The exposure is not correct in the videos of Nord 2, and maybe that is because of that new sensor. That new sensor is very huge, and maybe that allows more light to come in, and then they just can't handle the exposure in the image processing. So I hope that they will fix that with the 9RT. I'm wishing that the optimization would be better with the 9RT. So I'm expecting that the processing and that overall thing, the exposure thing, will be better in the 9RT, because that is definitely going to be premium than this one. So I am definitely hoping for this thing to fix, because we all know that in the primary lens of 9RT we are going to see the same sensor, right? But we don't know about ultra wide and the other cameras yet. And also we are going to see some improvements in the battery and in the processor. So definitely the 9RT is going to be better than the 9R. So if OnePlus will launch that phone at same price of 9R, or maybe at low, like 1,2-3,000 low as compared to 9R, then that's the end of 9R. Yeah, it's a great phone, but after the launch of 9RT, it's really hard to recommend this phone to anyone. So that's the thing. If 9RT is coming, then that's the thing. Now the reason number 3, I guess, again one of the biggest reason. With Android 12, you are not going to see Oxygen OS anymore. Right now the OnePlus 9R is running on the Oxygen OS, on pure Oxygen OS, but with Android 12 you will get Color OS with Oxygen OS theme on the top, the same software which we are seeing right now in the Nord 2. And personally I'm using both. I keep on switching between both these phones right now. As of now, you can say that both these phones are my daily driver. So yeah, definitely Oxygen OS is better. I know that there is no ads, bloatwares in this phone, but still Oxygen OS hits different. I mean, when I keep on switching between both these phones, I immediately notice one thing, which is smoothness. But 120 hertz is not the only thing. I mean, the animations while going to home from a certain app or doing some other things like scrolling or doing some other things like going into something, those animations and overall optimization is definitely more better, more you can say smooth in the Oxygen OS as compared to that new Color Oxy OS. So still I like the software of the OnePlus, which is the Oxygen OS, not that new Color Oxy OS. But I mean, it's fine as far as you will not get ads and bloatwares into that Color OS, and also that Color OS is not very heavy skin, so that will not affect your performance, that's for sure. So overall it's fine, but still I would say that it's a bad decision by OnePlus. But I guess they are also helpless. They have to take the help of the Color OS because their R&D is big as compared to the R&D of the OnePlus team. I mean, for the overall cost cutting and to launch the phones at aggressive price, I guess they just have to do this. They don't have any other options. I'm just assuming all these things. So yeah, these three things: the launch of OnePlus 9 RT, the existence of Nord 2, and the end of the Oxygen OS is enough to kill this phone, isn't it? So yeah, that's it from today's video. Now if you're using OnePlus 9R, keep on using this. I mean, this is a fine phone, not just fine, this is a very good phone. Talking about the camera is the only one point which is just above average. Rest everything is super good of this phone. Battery, display, speakers, performance, everything is just on point, and I'm loving this phone so far. Yeah, camera, again, not the whole camera is bad or something. The primary camera with Sony IMX566 is little above average, not very good considering the 40,000 price tag of this phone. But if we talk about the video capabilities, then that is, I guess, one of the best in Android phone under 40,000 rupees. This is the best in video capabilities. I don't know about the S20 FE 5G, but I tested other phones as well, and in every phone this phone performs better than the others. So yeah, in video and in selfie this one is very good, but in ultra wide camera is also very good. Video capabilities are also very good. You will get a tons of options. Well, I already made a dedicated review of all those things. You can check that. I will drop the link in the description box. But the only thing which is not good is the main camera, and especially in low light the cameras are not that great, but rest everything is good. So if you are an existing OnePlus 9R user, keep on using this phone. I mean, that is a great phone, but that's the only sad thing, that with the new update we are going to see the Color Oxy OS, not the Oxygen OS. Rest everything is fine here, and yeah, that's it from today's video. Now if you liked what you watched, definitely smash the like button, and all the drills, right? Just do it. I will see you very soon in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.